He's been described as the Jackie Robinson of American soccer.
He played in the 1990 World Cup and he's from Milwaukee. The late Jimmy Banks passed away earlier this year, but his legacy of giving back to Milwaukee kids lives on.
He was an angel that we needed in our lives at that time.
He helped out a lot of people that came from nothing, and they grew up and they're responsible adults.
He was the coaching director, he was the father, he was the mentor.
Once I reached the professional level, then I had the opportunity to make a mark as far as working with inner city kids, disadvantaged kids, and things like that.
He just did so much for people that it's kind of hard to even imagine that he's gone still to this day.
He says to Rob, well, I've got cancer again. And Rob, who had been his assistant for 5-6 years or something of that nature, he says, what do you mean again? He says, well, this is my third time. I'm going to win this one too.
Growing up seeing my dad always strong, always doing stuff on his own, suddenly he's just laying there in the bed and this could possibly be his final days. He made an impact on a lot of people, man, from all walks of life.
There are many, many men today who will tell you that Jimmy changed their life.
I think that's a big part of his legacy, and we definitely want to try and continue that on with the Jimmy Banks Academy. We want to introduce soccer to more kids in the inner city, but with the curriculum added to it where we're teaching life skills. If me and a lot of my friends or a lot of people in the community didn't have soccer, we wouldn't be where we are right now.
Jimmy's a great person, one of the best people I've ever met.
I put Jimmy in a class of his own, right? Because of what he did for a bunch of young men that didn't have anything.
Jimmy was genuine, and he was genuinely nice.
I would say he was the best.
It's a lot to live up to, but for good reasons. That's the type of legacy that we need to carry on when it comes to Jimmy Banks.
Absolutely. And you can see more of Jimmy's story during the Positively Milwaukee Awards. It takes place next Saturday night, honoring the unsung heroes in our community. It will air at 7 p.m. right here on today's TMJ4.